It meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in its center. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen zero drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
Back to Paul, the three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Deng kicks to Bosh. Bosh, a screen on Paul. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. That's now 8 points for Clutch. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
And he gets it to go. 17 points for Jay.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timeout called, the Heat. Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Navarro. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Deng. He'd have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Dragic, good look. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Right side, Jordan fires from deep. And Chris Paul, the bucket on the assist by Jordan. 11 points for Chris Paul.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Paul against Dragic. Right side a screen, off the screen, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
Feeds it to Deng. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Navarro. Again, Los Angeles. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix into South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does, and Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
And that one's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Miami has possession. Jordan kicks to Paul. Here's Navarro with the second effort, and that one's good. 22 points for Jay.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Dang dishes to Whiteside. And it falls over the rim and in. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Back to Jordan. And stolen by Whiteside. Dragic against Paul. Passes to Deng. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Paul against Dragic. Bosh. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Dragic against Paul. There's the dish to Wade. Pass to Whiteside. He feeds it to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Navarro, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Wade, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got his first points in this one.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Navarro, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dragic against Paul. Whiteside, a screen on Paul. Dragic kicks to Wade. Wade missing again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Well, you look at Jay, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic And, of course, Clutch, also absolutely fantastic from the free throw line.
How impressive are those numbers, Kevin? I mean, if they can keep that up, or maybe even do a little better than what they're doing, they'll continue to have impact on their teams.
2 minutes, go!
Here's Navarro, guarded by Green. Shot from 12. Another shot, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about some great numbers for Clutch. He has 14 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Stoudemire kicks to Green, shoots from the baseline, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Nailed from three-point land. 19 points for Clutch.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Navarro. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Knocked loose. Ball passes to Navarro. He dishes it to Jordan. Now Wade. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Will it go? Winslow's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And Green gets it to go.
3 points.
Got it up. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Hey, Kevin, will coach.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent's field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem.